Good morning, Sheila. I am emailing you at the direction of my attorney to discuss parenting time. As you know, it is a violation of our court order to withhold daughter unless I have failed a Dr. 0 grams test, which I have not. You think you can scare me with a fake attorney? Please, you don't have an attorney. Go away. Please confirm that you will have daughter at the appropriate pickup destination, or we will proceed with legal actions to ensure my parenting time I respected. All the best, Keith. Choose your words carefully. If you actually had an attorney, they would have informed you that you are not her parent or guardian. You are merely someone she occasionally visits with. So if you want to start this war and ruin what you have, bring it on. All you have is bullshit lies. Send me your attorney's name and number if you're so confident that you have one. Because I know you're too broke for a retainer and legal aid is backed up for months. Certainly. Her name is Maria Blank. This is her number. If you would like, she can contact you from now on until she had your attorney information. Wow, such a liar. I called her office and she has confirmed she has no client by your name and would never take on a case like yours. Nice lie, junkie. Your attempt to gaslight me will not work. I am aware of who my attorney is. She will be in contact with you at her convenience. Have a wonderful day. Threatening a fake attorney is just another form of harassment I will add to the growing list. You're pathetic. Good evening, Ms. Blank. I have been retained by Keith Blank in the matter of parenting time concerning daughter. I am writing you because you have withheld daughter from my client since January 1st. As you are aware, by preventing my client from exercising his parenting time, you are in direct violation of the parenting order granted by Judge Blank on July 5, 2018. My client is requesting make-up parenting time for the weekends missed due to no fault of his own. Please email me your response as soon as possible with your response to my client's request. I have been in contact with my legal team and we will be changing the order to include a hair follicle test being required before pickup. As we are seeking this legal action, I am not required to send my child unless he provides a negative hair follicle test. Good evening, Ms. Blank. Please provide the contact information with your legal team so that I may be in direct contact with them. Additionally, you are still required to follow the active court order until a judge decides otherwise. The current order does not specify a hair follicle test, only a standard Dr. 0 grams test, which he has provided multiple times. I am not sending my child with an addict who attempted to kidnap her already. Ms. Blank, there was no attempted kidnapping. My client picked up the child in question upon your request, as was proven in court. By preventing my client from utilizing his parenting time, you are not acting in the child's best interest. If he can afford an attorney, he can afford a hair follicle test. You know he would fail it though. Are you kidding me? Did you really have your fake-ass attorney serve me family court papers? This is insane. We have co-parented just fine up until you started lying to me. If you can just talk to me, we could co-parent again. There is nothing more we need to discuss. Please have your attorney contact mine with any questions. Answer the phone, please. If we can just talk, we can fix all of this. If I answer the phone, it will be recorded completely to protect myself from any false claims of $1 or threats. I don't understand what you want. Why are you doing this? All I want is my guaranteed parenting time. I want it set in stone. I will only communicate with you about things pertaining to daughter. Fine, just answer please. Thank you for answering the phone. This is being recorded. I am only communicating about daughter. What do you need to discuss? I just want for us to be able to go sit down in mediation and solve this instead of dragging this out in court. Can we please just cancel our court date? I have been instructed by my attorney to keep the court date. I'm trying to communicate with you, so please don't take this badly, but you have to understand that for the last month you have been very unpredictable. Everything I do is for daughter. So I don't understand what the problem is. Everything I've always done is for daughter. And it's fair that you think that, but it isn't fact. You are just trying to paint me out to be a monster, some terrible person. I'm not the bad guy here. I don't understand why you're doing this. All I wanted was for you to take a Dr. 0 grams test and follow the order, and not argue with me. All you have been doing is trying to prove you're the better parent, and you aren't. Well, first, it isn't a competition. Daughter needs both of us. All I am trying to do is get my rightful time with daughter and, well, no, that's not all you're doing. Sheila, I'm talking. If you want to talk to me, you will need to respect that. I will not be doing the hair follicle testing, period. I have not refused a single Dr. 0 grams test, and you have made me on multiple occasions take them practically in front of daughter. That isn't healthy. How about you save up and every 6 months you take the hair follicle test? And then we can rebuild some type of trust again. No, Sheila, I'm not. I have spent the last year probing I am a clean and healthy person. This only started because I had someone new in my life. I'm not going to bend to your demands every time I have a major life event. So you're just refusing to do any tests. This is what makes me think I can't trust you with my child. No, I just refuse to do additional testing not required by a judge. Well, that doesn't work for me. I want you to have a good relationship with her, but you are preventing that. When is the last time I was allowed to speak to my daughter? It's been a month because we're fighting, but that's not what we are talking about. We are fighting. I'm not fighting with my daughter. And the fact you think it's okay to alienate me from her because we don't agree is exactly why we are going to court. Since you apparently are so mature that you felt the need to block me on your phone, I will email you a screenshot of what I have been trying to text you. Maybe you should focus on what would be best for daughter. Maybe we could actually sit down and discuss what daughter actually wants. Maybe you could appreciate the fact that I've always fought for you to be a father. You tell me to be the bigger person, but I'm the one who wants to settle this outside of court so it's less messy for our daughter. I'm not using anything against you to build my case. I use nothing against you. I am just trying to do what is best for daughter. You are going to drag her into court for all of this. Daughter wants you to fast the time so she can talk to you. Hello, officer. I'd like to report a violation of the mutual protective order that I have with my ex. What's going on? We are to have no contact unless it is to do with daughter. We had a phone call tonight that was supposed to pertain to daughter. I hung up when it went off rails, and now she will not stop calling my phone. Has she threatened you? No, but she is not supposed to be contacting me. She is violating the protective order. Okay, tell you what. I will head over there to give her a warning, but if this is the first offense, I don't see a reason to go beyond a warning. If you want to pursue it any farther, you will need to take it before a judge. This is harassment. I should be protected. I'm sure the warning will suffice. I am seeking to vary the July 50, 2018 parenting order. The communication between the father and I has broken down, and there is currently a restraining order placed against the father. The father has threatened bodily harm against myself and to keep my daughter in his care without permission. I am requesting to retain day-to-day custody and to include that the father may have visitation at my discretion. I am asking the court to require a 5-panel hair follicle test be administered before parenting time. I am requesting that only the father is present during parenting time, unless otherwise approved by myself. I am requesting that the father must submit a valid driver's license of anyone who will be transporting my child during his visits. I am requesting that the father is not to discuss any legal matters with the child. I am requesting that I am the sole decision maker for as followed: the child's place of residence, education, extracurricular activities, whom the child associates with, consent for health-related treatments, ability to give consent as a parent or guardian. I am requesting that the father may help make the decisions as followed: decisions on the child's cultural upbringing and decisions on the child's spiritual upbringing. I have provided daughter a safe and stable home since the separation. While I believe it is important for a child to have both parents, her father jeopardizes her emotional well-being and safety. The father has a history of Dr. 0 grams abusatory and family violence. Throughout father's many stints in rehab and relapses, I have been her only consistent parent. I affirm this petition to be true to the best of my knowledge.